It'll be the Nets off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got Kevin Durant, James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Carter in at the 3.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Durant, the pass to Green. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Irving for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own.
Thompson against Harden. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Irving for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Thompson left side. Another 3 for Golden State.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Irving. Carter from outside, and he buries his first look.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Warriors for a minute. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, few guys do this as easily as Harden. Driving in hard and drawing a foul while taking the shot.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Now here's Curry. Out to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Thompson's got 8 points.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Irving. Outside for Harden. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Ferocious drive by Thompson, managing to push just past the defense.
4-3. Warriors with the rebound. Durant draws the double. On the wing, Curry. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Harden. Jacks up a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Harden's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Thompson. He's got 10. And he can't jam it through.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Harden scanning the floor. Counted. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Here's Curry. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
On the wing, Durant. The three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 13.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
The Nets with a lead. Irving finds Durant. Outside Carter from deep. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. He has 6.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Oh, got that one up quick.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now here's Irving. Harden from outside. And the Nets, another 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter, Harden loves to take and make them.
With the step back. Here's Thompson into the lane. To win the run. Rebounded by the Nets.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Pass to Durant. The 3 ball. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's Durant. Whoa! Kevin Durant. Nasty.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Harden fires away from outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Harden's got 21 points in the game. Thompson outside. The kick to Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Over Carter. Durant, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Carter against Thompson. And the Nets, another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Look at the agility from Klay Thompson. I think that part of his game is underrated.
Irving fires from way outside. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. Warriors trail by 13. All the way to the rim. Curry.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Here's Durant. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Durant's got his first basket. On the wing, Green, guarded by Durant. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Puts up a deep 3, sinks it. What range from downtown. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter. The 3 from Curry. Curry rises up and hits the three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Thompson for three. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Nets leading by 13. The three is up. Rebounded by Green. Thompson against Harden. Thompson goes up. Here's Durant. Brooklyn pulls it in. At one point, they led by 16. Launches it from deep. Harden misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Kyrie Irving. Brook Lopez is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's James Harden, and it's Carter in at the small forward position. Now here's Carter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Carter's got 11.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
From outside the arc. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Durant for three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Durant for three. No luck on that one.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Harden, left side Carter. Offline with a three. Warriors trail by 15. High post Green. There's the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Harden with it. Now Thompson defending. Irving for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. He's got 12.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you guys.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Warriors trail by 12. Thompson outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Lopez has got rebound number 7 tonight. Fires from deep. Another miss by Irving. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Thompson outside. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
2 minutes remaining.
Thompson in the post. Guarded by Durant. And that one's good. Thompson.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Look at Irving draining a tough shot, not intimidated at all by the deep range.
And here's Thompson for three. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Nets leading by 13. Harden with it. Now guarded by Curry. Harden misses. Launches it. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half. Thompson against Harden. The kick to Durant. There's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Thompson's gone, only 2 of 7 from outside the arc. Irving fires from way outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 8 rebounds in the game. Durant owning the inside.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Irving with it. Green picks him up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On target from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And Durant slams it home.
And a slide play from Thompson. I mean, he's too quick. No room for distractions when he's guarding you.
Irving for three. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 23 points.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead. You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Brooklyn. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. They've got Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Durant, launches it. Brooklyn with the board. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in the game. Irving against Thompson. Irving, the pass to Carter. The kick to Durant. From deep 3-point land. Warriors with the rebound. For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Carter outside for Irving. For 3, Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And the Nets lead by 9.
Proof that Durant could strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep 3.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Irving for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Rejected by Lopez. Outside Harden. And there's another one for the Nets. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
But you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Durant looking around. A strong finish from KD inside.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Draymond Green cleared away by Lopez. Nets leading by 12. Harden with it. Now Thompson defending. He launches. And misses. And the Warriors with possession. Curry. The three is in.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Irving against Curry. Steps back. Carter outside. The three ball is down.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
The 15-footer. That's in.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
Thompson. Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They led by as many as 18. Irving fires. He just drills it from way back. Warriors trail by 17. Stephen Curry. And yes, sir. Matching three-pointers. Wow.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Harden. Oh, he misses the deep three. And the Warriors with possession here. 15-point game. Thompson fires. The triple drops. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden. Carter. Oh, off target from downtown. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Curry against Irving. Jacks up a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
3.
the Pelicans win the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's George in at the 2. Now, here's Siakam. Following the shot by Drew Holiday.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Paul with the ball. From the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Holiday against George. It's stolen by Davis. Puts up a 3. Paul's shot is off. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's George. Indiana again missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Granger, and it's Granger with the jam.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Here's Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's George. Halliburton looking around, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Siakam against Williamson. Siakam kicks to Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Paul with the steal.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Ball against Halliburton. Out to Ingram. Uncovered. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ingram's got 6.
Well, when you've got a reliable jump shot like Ingram does, you can shoot without hesitation.
In the corner, it's Sabonis. Pass to Granger. Sabonis' screen on Ingram. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And that one is hammered home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And Holiday with the slam.
Oh, Holiday with a nasty.
Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now here is Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. On the wing, George, guarded by Holiday. And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Here's Paul. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates. And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here is Paul. Paul George making his last shot. Ingram outside. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul passes to Williamson. Clock is at 3. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is good.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Halliburton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram. For Indiana, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Halliburton hits them both. 6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Holiday, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Brandon Ingram's out there with Williamson. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Holiday. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here is George. Following the shot by Chris Paul over Holiday, and George gets it to go. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
And got to be confident in that mid-range, and Paul George certainly is.
Drops in the tray.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now, here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Paul with the ball. He's covered by Halliburton. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And Siakam throws it down.
You can tell Siakam has this action down. He knows just when to roll off the pit and receive the ball.
Siakam sets a screen for George. In the corner, Granger with it. A shot's good on the assist by George. Granger's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now, Siakam, following Chris Paul's 3-point attempt.
And the insane athleticism of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
At the line for the Pacers.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Paul with the bucket.
And Paul doesn't lack confidence taking those long triples. And with results like this, you can understand why.
Here we go, one-on-one. Williamson against Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Paul.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you guys.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Fires from deep. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Paul.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. George against Holiday. Paul outside. The 3-ball. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And this is all you can do if you're the D. Davis is an elite talent who converts those tough shots.
George with the bucket.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Halliburton. And Davis sends it back. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans at court shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Danny Granger out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. And it's George in at the 2 spot. Now George following Chris Paul's 3-point attempt. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
It's Ingram on the wing. Off target from outside. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's Holiday following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Paul with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Halliburton down low. Halliburton puts it in.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
The kick out to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Off target with his 3. Pacers leading by 11. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. George looking around. 5 on the clock. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Pacers.
Here's George. And no good. Great D that time from Davis. Holiday with it. Sabonis defending. Williamson outside. Fires from way outside. Paul George grabs the miss. Indiana leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining.
Granger kicks to George. The kick out to Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Davis against Sabonis. And it's Williamson missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Sabonis inside. Davis is there. The drive by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam. Both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. George passes to Halliburton. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. On the wing, George, guarded by Holiday. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Paul. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's Williamson with the three. And another three for New Orleans.
And the rare three for Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Granger. Siakam, a screen on Paul. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Pacers. They lead by 11. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pelicans trail by 11. You've got Brandon Ingram. Chris Paul is out there with Holiday. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Williamson in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Clock at 6. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Holiday.
What a sweet shot by Holiday. Going for the soft touch that time.
Siakam against Williamson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Halliburton against Ingram. Halliburton, no good. Here's New Orleans. Paul with the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 22.
And I love how Paul picks his spots on offense, which allows him to get into a rhythm.
Nobody near Granger. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. Oh, no one around him. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Saves him with the putback.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Now Sabonis, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Williamson. Down it goes for three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Halliburton fires. Oh, it's good. What a move.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
And down goes the three.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that.
Siakam, a screen on Ingram. Shot from 16. Williamson there for the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Halliburton, the response triple, answers back.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite level offensive play.
Boom, the three goes down.
Time to take over. Paul senses this game is hanging in the balance.
Outside George. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Not gonna go. Holiday. Davis with it. Sabonis defending. Here's Holiday. Fires away from outside. Cleared away by Sabonis.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Halliburton fires. And the three misses. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. 4-point game from about 19. And Halliburton to the rim.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis. Oh, what a finish.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Halliburton with the steal. Beyond the arc, he drills the three.
And they definitely had the edge in those fast.
Pelicans off the tip. A look at Indiana's starting group. Pascal Siakam out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Granger in at the 3. Sabonis outside. George for 3. Some solid defense from Holiday. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Paul for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
Siakam with a screen on Paul. Halliburton for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Siakam pulls down the board.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. 4-3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside for Ingram. From downtown, Pelicans keep it alive. And finished off by Davis.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Here's Granger. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Granger's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Oh, wow. Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Holiday from long range. Sinks the tray.
You just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
Halliburton on the attack. Fires the 3. Granger, no good. Here's Holiday. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Halliburton, and the layup falls. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Here's Williamson, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Sabonis with a screen on Williamson. Siakam, no good. New Orleans in the lead. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Fires in the triple. Holiday's got 11 points.
Well, if you know Drew Holiday, you know he is more than capable of knocking down these shots at a very high clip.
Here's Granger, covered by Ingram. Halliburton against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. 12 points for him.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Holiday. He can't get it to go. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's New Orleans. They lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Paul George out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Granger in at the small forward position.
Holiday is a guy who, if you allow him to get hot, he will be opportunistic. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Paul taking his time here. Pass to Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And the closer, the better for Zion. Kind of surprising to see him stretch it out a little.
Halliburton, good.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
From deep. Paul, shot is off. Indiana trailing here. And here's Siakam for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Ingram, the pass to Paul. Rejected by Sabonis.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage.
Now here's Siakam. He's scoreless. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Counted from distance. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
And the jam by George.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Paul for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Now, the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Halliburton on the attack. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
With the drive, Holiday passes to Davis. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis!
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Siakam against Williamson. Williams grabs the board. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Pelicans. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. New Orleans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique. This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Halliburton. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
And here's Ingram outside. Granger grabs the miss. Indiana leading. Siakam outside. Siakam using his length inside. And here's New Orleans now. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. Holiday surveying the floor. And the three-pointer goes. Holiday's got 16 points now.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Pass to Granger. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Shoots. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now. Halliburton with the ball. He's got 22. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Paul for 3. And that's not gonna go. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Pacers leading by 3. Zion Williamson out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Davis in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Holiday's got 19 points. Out to the right wing. Here's Granger, covered by Ingram. Kicks it out to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Drills it from deep. Paul's got 14 points for the game. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
And here's Ingram outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Paul with it. Siakam covering. Williamson outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Locked in and ready to go. They put the ball in Zion's hands, and he fires.
Halliburton against Ingram. George in the post. Siakam in the post. Covered by Williamson. Siakam, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Williamson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
George feels it out a bit. And stolen by Holiday. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Nails it from 3. He's got 15.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Right side Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. Siakam caps off the break.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
On the wing, Davis. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yep, that one's good.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Paul against Halliburton. Shoots over Paul. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Williamson for three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Rarely do we see threes out of Williamson, but when we do, he hits at a decent level.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Paul. 17 points in the game. Siakam against Williamson. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 8 points.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Holiday. Fires in the triple. Holiday's got 25 points.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Holiday against George. Over Holiday. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Paul from deep three-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Drew Holiday making things happen for New Orleans. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Halliburton, Domantas Sabonis out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Paul George, and it's Granger in at the 3 slot. Holiday from long range, drops in the 3. Holiday's got 12 points here in the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Paul, Indiana with a rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. This one for 3. Under duress. Halliburton for 3.
You see Halliburton has the ability to rise above most defenders with the legs. Just puts it to great use there.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Granger. He's covered by Holiday. Granger passes to Halliburton with a step back. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by George.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Zion attacks from range.
Yeah, such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
George in the post. He's covered by Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis, and he drops the first. George hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Paul fires. George is there for the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Ingram can't get the three. Pacers trail by 5. And stolen by Williamson. George with a steal. They double team George. Here's Siakam. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Halliburton outside. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Ingram's gone just 2 of 7 from distance. The jumper is good.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Outside ball. Fires the 3. Halliburton rips down the board. Indiana trailing here. Knocked away. It's stolen by Halliburton. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. George against Holiday. George drives in. Jams it home!
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Ingram! And he nails it!
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Here's Ingram. Tries from 19, and he buries the jumper.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's New Orleans. Williamson. There's the drive.
This is the guy Williamson wants to be for his team, the player they can count on in the clutch moments.
Halliburton. Oh, money!
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
No good from 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Holiday fires, and he gets it from 15.
But I just can't let you know.
So the Pacers win the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Paul George. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Paul's shot is off. George looking around. And there's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Granger with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The wide open look here for Holiday. It's good from long range.
Nice answer. You love how Holiday competes every single night.
Kicks it out to Granger. George against Paul. And that one's good, George.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
The kick out to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Paul with the three. Pacers with the rebound. George in the post. Guarded by Holiday.
Wow, and George absolutely fools him with a pump fake there, able to get him off his feet and draw the contact.
Both shots good from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Paul. The kick out to Holiday. Offline with his three. The Pacers off to a quick start here. 6-point lead. They get the rebound. Outside, George. There's the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Here's Ingram. Siakam pulls it in.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. Sinks the triple. Ingram's got 6.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Paul finds Williamson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And the rare three from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Nice move.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh,
That's not what I was expecting.
me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Hits it from 3-point range. 12 points for him.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pacers leading by 8. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's George. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Indiana. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Siakam is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Paul George. And it's Granger in at the 3 spot. And here's Holiday. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, George. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. It's a 13-point game. Over Halliburton. And it's Paul missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 6.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's definite. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's Ingram missing. Indiana leading by 14. From deep, George. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Paul with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Gotta love that one.
Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Now here is Holiday. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, don't be mistaken. Holiday can make a serious dent in from deep.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Chris Paul. Tries from 7. Ingram with the steal. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Launches from deep. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went forward with a lot of enthusiasm. And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
Granger from outside, and it's Ingram with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Indiana again missing. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 15-5 run. Took him no time at all on that one. And now just a 4-point Pacer lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton no good. Halliburton's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Davis the pass to Holiday. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Holiday's got 9 points.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Paul from deep three. Oh, he got it to go.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
An amazing special coming at you from your pocket flag. It's tonight's Arena Entertainment.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
We've got Paul. Davis is out there with Williamson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Paul with the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. George in the post. Guarded by Holiday. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from George. In the corner, it's Ingram. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ingram's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Shots good by Siakam.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
It's a close game here in New Orleans. Paul for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Takes a step back. Releases. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Holiday's got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans. Here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. A nice shot by Granger.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Paul against George. Outside Holiday. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Crane's the three-pointer. Granger's got 6 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Halliburton. Fires for three, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Danny Granger.
And very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Ingram attacking. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And it's Halliburton missing. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's George. 23 points in the game. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. .103 left in the third quarter of the game. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Here's Granger. He's got 18.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
Now here is Holiday. Ingram a screen on George. Outside Holiday. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
A nice shot by George.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. He delivered 9 points from three-point range. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's George in at the 2 spot. And George kicks to Halliburton. Siakam outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
The 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Granger outside. 5 to shoot to take the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Granger's got 11 in the second half. Shot by Paul, nobody around. Hits the jumper in space. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
So quick at getting the shot off. Paul has that one in the bag.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And here's George for 3. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
A ferocious player in transition. George takes full advantage of the fast break when given the opportunity. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
George, here's the drive.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Outside George. And taken away by Paul. Holiday. Oh, softly lays it in.
Nice finish there. Holiday takes people on. Doesn't even think twice.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
George against Holiday. Off the glass.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just getting the ball and let him do his thing.
Cleared away by Sabonis. Indiana trailing here. Siakam left side. Outside, George. Here's Siakam.
Oh, great score and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled him there with the pump fake.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to one. Siakam hits them both.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
It's cool. I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot. He got it.
Outside, Siakam. Now Halliburton. Ingram with the steal. And here comes Holiday, leading the fast break. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
In terms of point of attack, on-ball defenders, it does not get better than Drew Holiday. He is relentless and has great length as well.
Got it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
Davis pulls it down.
Man, that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Now Halliburton. And he does not hit.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Sabonis with the steal. Paul George. And there's the three.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who'll never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And now Indiana's starting group. Pascal Siakam out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Paul George. And it's Granger in at small forward. Paul, shot is off. Now the Pacers with it. Sabonis with a screen on Holiday. To the paint. It's stolen by Ingram. Paul with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's the three. And Chris Paul with the three.
If he can find the look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
George drives in. Pass to Granger. Sabonis left side. Siakam the screen. Clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Paul. And here's Ingram from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
George for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Halliburton, the pass to George. Here's Granger, covered by Ingram, and he dunks it down.
How about the bounce.
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Paul George pulls down the board. Now the Pacers with it. Siakam with it, and it's Paul picking him up. George outside. Back to Siakam. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The baseline J. Davis with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Paul against George. Pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Sinks the tray.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Paul, shot is off. Indiana leading. Halliburton, good. Halliburton's got 8.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Halliburton against Paul. Outside Holiday. Outside for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Halliburton, the pass to George. Williamson for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. From beyond the arc, and then some. 11 points in the game.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
And Holiday powers it home.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
George hits them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Double team on Ingram. Outside Paul. Takes the 3. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And the jam by George.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
15 seconds left in the first quarter here. From outside the arc, and that's good. Chris Paul for 3. Paul's got 6.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with...
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the New Orleans Pelicans, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More 2K action in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Brandon Ingram out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Davis. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Sabonis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot, so he'll get a pair at the line.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
The Pelicans trail. On the wing, Holiday. George defending. Holiday looking for an opening. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Such a wide open look. Rangers got 5 points.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's George. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. 9 points in the game.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness. That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And he lobs it. Leave it up high. Siakam hammers it home.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Holiday doubled up. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Williamson against Sabonis. Williamson right side. Shot clock at 6. And here's Ingram outside. And again, New Orleans no good.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Here's Granger. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. Fires it from 18. Good. He hits the jumper. Ingram's got 5 now.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Here's Granger, covered by Ingram. George against Holiday. Back to George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
The first one falls. George hits them both. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Siakam and Williamson with the block.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Outside Holiday. 1:10 left in the first half of this one. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Sabonis. And Davis with the block. Here's George. He's got 13. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
George against Holiday. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
George's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 4. Paul for 3. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 12.
Has his hands in every cookie jar. Paul with a little extra sugar.
George finds Halliburton. Sabonis with a screen on Paul. Halliburton for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And that's how you up the...
Oh, yeah. Wow, how about that from long range? Woo! And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Pacers out in front, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Indiana, we've got Pascal Siakam, George out there with Halliburton. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Granger in at the small forward position. Paul for 3, finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
It's George on the drive, and George with the jam.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Here's a 3 from Paul, and again it's New Orleans with a 3.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Down low, here's Sabonis, and Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Three-pointer Holiday. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
You know, he's a good ball handler. Brandon Ingram, he can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
Sabonis with a screen on Paul. Three-pointer Halliburton on target from range. Halliburton's got 20.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Holiday. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
How about Holiday dropping the hammer? I love when he shows off that athleticism.
George outside. Pass to Granger. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Over Ingram. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
Outside Paul from deep three-point range. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Granger passes to Halliburton. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Ingram. Holiday against Halliburton. The drive by Holiday.
Wow, Holiday just assaulting the rim. Going at it full speed.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ingram with the ball. Guarded now by George. Holiday from long range. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana leading. And he drives in. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's George. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Paul for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sabonis outside. Sabonis with a screen on Ingram. George. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Holiday passes to Paul. The 3 ball. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Granger. He's got 7. A shot from the mid-range. Ball against Halliburton. Shoots over Paul, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Out to Sabonis. Siakam for 3. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. And now an 11-point Indiana lead. Stolen by Siakam. Puts up a 3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It'll be on Zion Williamson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Kicks it out to Williamson. And again, New Orleans no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so it's Indiana leading by 17 at the end of the period, building this lead up in. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Zion Williamson out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pelicans 5. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Granger. Over Ingram. Another one falls for Indiana.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
No good there. Halliburton against Paul. Halliburton on the attack. Here's Sabonis. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson. Ingram on the wing. Outside Holiday. Pass to Williamson. Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Here's Granger. Driving in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
From deep 3-point land, Indiana with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe and making a living at the line, basically.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Paul looking over the floor. Outside for Ingram. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Halliburton.
And lockdown defense against one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Williamson for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Paul. Holiday against George. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting 3s. He's got to find another way to be productive.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Shot's good by Granger.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
George against Paul. Williamson for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
powers it home.
Rise up, Drew. He's a big guard, folks. Holiday is physical, too.
Here's George. Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Another three for Indiana.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Williamson outside. Here's Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 23 points.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Siakam outside. Back to George. Over Holiday. And Indiana again with the bucket.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Here's Holiday. Oh, Siakam with the block. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
They double-team Halliburton, who poked away. George against Ingram. George's shot is off. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sinks it from distance.
You know, you talk about stretching the defense out. I mean, with Chris Paul, I think you've got to tag him as soon as he crosses half court because he'll let it fly.
Halliburton's shot is good.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Paul from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
The pull-up jumpers are a big part of Chris Paul's repertoire on offense. I mean, also a big part of what makes him so dangerous, too. Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.